Listen closely, because what's about to be said isn't just another pep talk about change. It's about the gnawing feeling you've had for years, the one that tells you something's off, deeply off. That investing with your heart and conscience just isn't enough these days. Impact investing, that supposed bridge between making money and doing good. The truth is, it's riddled with secrets, hidden corners where the brightest hopes go to die, where words like impact and sustainability get twisted into buzzwords that mask comfort, conformity, and silence. Right now, so many who want to change the world find themselves stuck in a maze of half-truths and invisible boundaries. They feel the urge to make a difference but end up trapped in a system that rewards obedience, not courage. What no one dares to admit out loud is that the so-called impact investing space often plays by old rules designed to keep the game safe for the few who already run it. So many are fed lies dressed as promises. Promises that if you just follow the templates, if you toe the line, if you play nice, your small acts of kindness will ripple out and save the planet. But that's a cage, a beautifully painted cage that smells like hope, but's lined with the dust of stalled dreams. The very system that claims to create change ends up protecting the status quo, cozying up with mediocrity, while the real revolution waits in the shadows. If you're watching this, feeling that itch inside your chest, that restless pulse screaming that there must be more, there is. There is a way to break free from the smoke and mirrors, but breaking free means shedding the illusions you've been sold for so long. The first secret you must hear is this: impact investing that changes nothing is just charity dressed as finance. The sectors that shout the loudest about positive outcomes often skim just enough to ease conscience, not enough to confront the root problems. The metrics they boast? They're often shallow. Impact scores that look good on paper, but hide stories of communities left unheard, innovation smothered by bureaucracy, and burning fires allowed to smolder for decades. Real impact investing doesn't talk about fitting into a mold. It shatters the mold. It's not about playing by the rules baked into a system built to reward sameness. It's about breaking them open, quietly, fiercely, and with relentless purpose. This means understanding that true change is jarring, uncomfortable, and often invisible at first. It means investing in the messy edges, the outliers the system calls too risky, too radical, or not scalable. It means betting on ideas that don't promise immediate returns, but carry the seed of real transformation. Here's the painful truth that most impact investors don't want to face. The system resists change. It fears those who refuse to conform, those who would rather burn than bend. So it gives lip service to impact, while tightening the leash with reports, certifications, and benchmarks that shape thought into neat, digestible packages. This is why so many people feel stuck, frustrated, and ultimately disillusioned in this space. It's not because they lack passion. It's because the system lays traps under the guise of structure. A new way is possible, one that doesn't just rearrange the deck chairs, but flips the entire ship. Imagine an impact investing movement where the individual's liberated will is the fuel, where decisions are made not in sterile boardrooms, but in the collective pulse of those who have burned beneath the surface, who refuse to accept the comfortable lies disguised as progress. This new approach means you become sovereign, not just a player, but a creator. Question everything that's been presented as gospel, even cherished best practices. Because every golden rule in investing, every safe path, might actually be a brick in the wall, holding back real progress. Being transformative means redefining your own reality and refusing the easy narratives that rest on vague promises and repeating buzzwords. It means aligning not with the crowd, but with the few fierce souls who share your fire. Those who don't just dream, but build. Don't just talk, but act. Patience is your silent ally here, because truly changing the world isn't about overnight wins or viral trends. It's the long game, the daily refusal to back down, the steady crafting of something new from the ground up. But be warned, this road is not for the comfortable. It's not for those who want applause for trying. It's for those who want to rise, who feel that gnawing tension inside that says, this is not enough. The biggest secret? No system will free you. No title, no fancy certification, no trend will unlock power you already have inside. The power of the liberated, critical, relentless individual. Impact investing that truly changes the world comes from those who reject being processed by systems, who refuse to be silenced or shaped into something palatable. Those who see the world not as a place to serve tables, but as a place to set fire. That's the rebellion no one talks about openly, but everyone watches from the edge. So how do you break this cycle? Start by demanding more than impact reports and glossy presentations. Look deeper. Ask who profits from supposed impact and who is forgotten. Find investments that acknowledge complexity instead of reducing it. Support founders and projects that don't just seek validation from the status quo, but challenge it. Seek out stories and truths hidden beyond polished press releases, the wild, untamed realities shaping true change. When you move from compliance to sovereignty, when you question everything, you change your power, not just as an investor, but as a human being who refuses to settle. When you stop following the herd and start forging your own path, that's when ripples become waves. This isn't just about creating better financial returns or ticking ESG boxes. It's about unleashing human potential trapped beneath comfort and conformity, about making choices so real and profound they shake you to your core. So if you feel it, that pressing need to do more than blend in, more than make a difference by default, this is your call. Transcend the cages disguised as freedom. Refuse mediocrity. Demand the soul of impact, investing back from those who have watered it down with fear. Those who speak softly while the planet burns. This is not an invitation to tweak the system from within. It's a summon to break it open, to honor the fierce individuality waiting to rise in all of us. Because the world isn't broken from lack of ambition. It's broken because it rewards obedience. But you, watching now, riding this fire inside, you don't have to obey. You don't have to wait. Liberate yourself from the noise, the scripts, the hollow promises. The powerful impact investor is not the one who follows trends or fits molds. It's the one who is ruthless with their freedom, critical of every norm, and selective about the company they keep. Who knows that real transformation takes time and grit, not quick wins? Who is ready to burn brightly, to refuse bending, to unleash the future waiting in the fierce, untamed edge? This might feel like stepping into a void, like leaving certainty behind. But that's where liberation lives, where real freedom thrives beyond borders and flags, beyond easy answers and empty promises. It's not easy. It's not comfortable. But it's yours if you seize it. This world is waiting for the few, those who are done waiting. The rare who break away, who rise above, who transcend the walls built around them. These few will free the many. This is the real impact investing. The raw, wild, revolutionary force poised to shake everything to the core. If you want to be part of that, if you want to stop pretending and start creating, stop listening to promises, and start making power your own, then keep watching, keep questioning, and keep burning. Because the future belongs not to those who obey, but to those who dare to be more.